Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back. Today, as you can see, I am trying something new. Guys, my birthday is around the corner. In fact, it is 2 days from now, maybe 3. Okay, June 23rd. And so for my birthday, I decided that I want to try some new things. This being one of them. Now, I have not sat and had a conversation with you eating food, so this will be an interesting experience for us while we dine and chat. Before we begin, please excuse my background noise. As usual, the neighbors like to party and it can get a little loud. All right, so on the menu today, we have shrimp, pineapple, and sweet peppered pizza. I got a little creative. So guys, this is the first time, my first time making pizza. And initially this was not supposed to be a video, it wasn't. But after making the pizza, as you can see, it's a small pie, a single serving. I was so inspired by something that seems like such a challenge for me, and I figured, hey, if I was able to get this done, let me share with you all. So let's begin. I love fortune cookies. This has nothing to do with Chinese food, by the way, but I found this while I was preparing the setup and I want to read it for you all. So for my fortune cookie says, write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. So that is super important. Every day we wake up, we remember that, hey, listen, we're blessed to see another day. We are here today. You don't know about tomorrow. Nothing is guaranteed. And so it's a reminder to be thankful. So live every day as if it was our last. So guys, honestly, I've not done this before. So this is gonna be new. First, we're gonna start off by drinking some pineapple juice just to get my palate wet. Lovely. I got the recipe for the pizza dough from Miriam. Her channel is called So Good, and I will link it in the description bar below. Check out Miriam's channel. If you're into mukbangs, if you're into cooking and you love recipes, Miriam is the way to go. She is your go-to girl. And so I was browsing through her channel, saw that she made a pizza with self-rising dough and just Greek yogurt, and I said to myself, wow, is that easy? Is that simple? If it is, okay, let me try. And I ordered the ingredients immediately for the pizza. The toppings I made myself. I came up with myself. I got creative. But the dough itself was specifically the ingredients, and the process was taken from Miriam's channel, which I will link below. There goes the fireworks. All right, so let's try. This feels a little awkward eating with you all. I have not tasted it as yet, so let's see. Oh, oops. I should have showed you what it looks like, right? Before I try it. So let's see. Okay. See some pineapple, some peppers, and some shrimp. Okay, so let's try it. It's actually pretty good if I'm making it myself. Okay. My co-teacher, Franny, hey, whose channel should be launching any minute now. she told me about Miriam and I started to watch her channel. Guys, this is actually pretty good for my first time. I think the dough is a little bit, it's well done, which I don't mind, because honestly I don't like soft pizza when it's too soft. I like when it's really done. The topping and the sauce is really good. Let me finish this crust. Now, as I mentioned, my birthday is around the corner. It is, sorry, this top keeps shifting. It is 3 days from now, June 23rd. And I've been doing some reflection, some self-reflection. I've thought about this previous year of my life and some things that I have managed to accomplish. And I am beginning to think about this next year of my life, this next revolution around the sun, and some things that I would like to accomplish. Now, making this pizza, I'll be honest with you. You know, I used to say the kitchen is not for me, because honestly, cooking is something that's more of therapy, or it's therapeutic to me. It's meditational. I go into a meditative state when I begin to cook. So it's not something that I want to do every single day. I don't enjoy being in the kitchen. I don't enjoy cooking unless I'm doing it in terms of therapy and meditation. So I wanted to try something new. Again, you know, I'm venturing out in terms of stretching myself from making the normal things to getting creative, which I am. A few weeks ago, I made a vegan, or I think it was pescatarian shepherd's pie. In the upcoming days, I'll make a vegan shepherd's pie and I'll share that with you all also. Not that I'm getting into the cooking phase, no, but just want to share some stuff with you just to say that if I can do it, you can do it too. So I got the dough, the self-rising dough, I got the Greek yogurt, and then I got a can of pineapples, I got some shrimp, and the sauce itself is the tomato hunt sauce, as well as some pasta sauce, the pasta that you use to cook like spaghetti and you know, meatballs or something. Guys, I'm pescatarian, so the ragu sauce, there we go. So what I did was, and I will put some images in the after this video, I'll share some images with you so you can see what the process was. I cooked my shrimp, and first I made the dough. I made 6 individual like mini pizzas that's like this, 6 of them. I did 16 ounces of the yogurt with 3 cups of self-rising flour. And it gave me the 6 small pies, the personal pizza size. After I made the dough, I left it, covered it for a couple minutes, and then I took my shrimp and I went ahead and cooked my shrimp. Cooked it with some of my favorite seasonings. You can make it to your own liking. Once I cooked it down to where there was not a lot of sauce in the pan, gravy in the pan, I added my Hunt's tomato sauce, and then I cooked it some more, left it to cool. When I was done with the shrimp cooling, I then took my dough, separated it into the 6 pieces, rolled it out. I do not have a rolling pin, and I also do not have a board or a wooden a pizza stone. So what I did was I wiped off and cleansed my tabletop and clear the surface. Then I spread plastic wrap over the surface so I would have enough space to knead the dough on. Sprinkled flour and started the kneading process. For my rolling pin, because I do not have a rolling pin, I used one of those stainless steel Contigo water bottles. It's hilarious. No judgments. But I got creative. And so after I was done kneading the flour with my Contigo bottle right there on my tabletop and putting all my mini pies on foil paper and putting them on the metal trays that you put in the oven if you're like cooking or baking something. Clearly you can see that I'm not the chef here. So I placed it on the metal foil on the metal trays, and I placed the pizza pies on them, brushed a little olive oil on top, then I added my ragu sauce, and then I added my mozzarella cheese, and then I added the shrimp mixture, and then I added the pineapples, and then I added the sweet pepper. Okay, I just needed that, that little, okay? And then I placed it in the oven for about 30 minutes and just watched it, so you know we don't burn things around here. And this is the outcome. I'm so proud of myself. So guys, when I was done and I saw how it came out, I said there's no way that I can't make a video to talk about this process, that I made pizza for the first time, and I know if I can do it, you all can do it too. You can push yourself to try something new, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to push yourself to try something new. And I thought about all the things that I could possibly share with you all, since I do have this opportunity. Now that I have this channel, there's just so much that I do want to share. And making this pizza, going through this journey, reminded me of when I went to the Grand Canyon last summer. Went out to Vegas with my cousins for a mini family reunion, and because we were so close from Arizona, I said, hey, listen, if we're right here, let's just might as well make it to the canyons, right? But little did I know that it was going to be about a 5-hour drive from where we were in Vegas to the canyon. But nevertheless, we were persistent, and 5 hours later we made it there. But what was amazing for me personally was once I got to the canyon, it's unexpressible in terms of words, the feeling that I had. It was, I'm not from here. I was born in Jamaica, and I live here now, yes, somewhat over 10 years, right? Close to that 15. But being at the Grand Canyon, it brought to me the realization of, wow, so many things that have been dreams of mine for the longest. Like the canyon was a dream of mine for the longest. Imagine being there in Jamaica, seeing a lot of these things and like, wow, I wonder if I'll ever get there someday. I wonder if I'll ever make it there someday. And it just seeming so far from whether it's Jamaica, and it just seeming so far from New York itself. It's like, oh my God, how am I gonna get over there? That's just so way out. And there not being any clear directions online as far as I could find as to how to get there. So when I landed in Las Vegas, it was at the top of my list of things to accomplish. And even though it took the 5-hour drive, man, it was so worth it, because when I got there, it's like the voice just said to me, man, if I can get here and I can accomplish this, imagine how many other things that seem impossible to me right now, or not even impossible, but seem like such a feat, right? Or seems like such a challenge to me right now. Imagine how many more things that I can accomplish from just making it to the Grand Canyon, to the north side. I still got to go back and visit the south side. I still have to go back and get in the helicopter and, actually get down in the canyons. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And so making this pizza brought back to me and brought back to my mind the possibilities, right? The reality of so much that is possible for each and every one of us. And, as I was prepping this table, as I mentioned, I saw this quote, write on your heart that every day is the best day of your life. And I remembered that I was listening to Lester Brown earlier today, and you know, his motivational speech, I listen to him all the time, right? But there is something about today that, you know, I'm really zoning in and reflecting, that this thing about time. Us keep thinking that we have time. Oh, I'll do it later, I have time. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I have time. When nothing is promised. We live today. My grandma always said, my great grandmother, you live today, you don't see tomorrow. You never know. And so I've been thinking about, how do I want to continue to use my time? How do I want to continue to live my life? At this moment, with all that is going on in America, with all that is happening around us, how can I use my time? What's my purpose in this revolution? How can I contribute to this revolution in a constructive and positive way, and a way in which, you know what, like when Dr. MLK passed, he said, when I pass, this is what I want to be said about me over my grave, right? What, and I won't state that now. Well, I mean, his request was that it be stated that he lived a life of service. And I started to think to myself, what would my request be? Not to say that I'm you know, planning to die anytime soon. No, God forbid, right? But we don't know the future. So what would my request be? Based on how I'm living now, based on how I'm serving or being and showing up in the world, what will people say about me? What is my legacy? And these are the thoughts that I'm beginning to think about. I know, there goes the fireworks again. This is one of many videos to come this week, or not many, but one of a few videos to come this week, as I get into this reflective process of what the things that I want to accomplish in this new year of my life, right? For example, supporting more Black businesses. That is something that I've been doing for the past few years, but how can I do more? And how can I pour more into my community? But I know it also starts with feeding myself also, right? Because if I don't get the knowledge, which means that, you know, researching more, learning more, studying more, taking a few extra classes, because as Maya Angelou said, when you learn, right, then you teach. And so if I'm not learning, then there's nothing to teach. So we learn that this whole process of life is a continuous cycle of learning. And so, guys, I don't want to make this too long. And clearly, as you can see, I'm a small eater. I feel like I'm already full from just one bite, but I will have some more. And really the essence of this is just to say to you all, if I could make myself a little pie of pizza from a Contigo coffee container, using it as my rolling pin and my table as my surface to knead the dough, and without a pizza stone, I put it on foil paper and put it on a metal tray and put it in my oven and time it. If I can do it, right, then you can do so much more. So many things seem so challenging to us, like it requires so much, but if only we would take the first step, right? Do the research, find the lesson, then we'll truly get the blessing. So guys, thank you so much. Stay tuned for more updates and videos, new postings every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesday is my birthday, June 23rd. And I've got a good one. About owning who you are. I'll say that. Is it? Yeah, kind of, sort of. But yeah, so let's have another bite of this pizza before we cut this video out. Okay. Do you like the setup? Oh, this is my baby. This is my baby. Had her for A few years now. How old are you, baby? I can't remember. I've had her for a few years now. I love her so much. She's really growing. Guys, this is really good. It's a thing that I made it myself. Again, I will post the pictures of all that I used. I will post a picture of Miriam's account, and I will link her account in the description box. What else? I think that's about it. Comment below and tell me what type of pizza are you going to make. That's one. That's my task for you. Okay, first task is to like, comment, subscribe. Second task is to tell me what type of pizza will you be making. And also, I'm interested to know, in this next year of your life, if your birthday has passed, if it's been here, if it's to come, in this season of your life, what are some goals that you have? What are some plans that you have for yourself? Comment down below. I still remember when I first came to this country. I had on heels. My prom heels. With a white shirt, button down, a long sleeve, and these blue-gray wash denim. Remember getting off the plane, standing in the airport, and just feeling so out of place. I don't know if it was the heels that I had on or the reality of America being my new home. Can't remember what it was. Guys, tough times don't last, but tough people do. Let me know if you're liking this semi-mukbang chit-chat. I think the pineapple did a very good job with complementing the shrimp. And that's it, guys. I'm a small eater. It's a small serving size. The stomach is about the size of a fist, so I like to eat small. My drink for today, in this wonderful, wonderful jar, pineapple juice. Yummy. All right, everybody. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon in another video. Please let me know if there is something that you would like for me to talk about. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for, really being on this journey and this process with me. And I really appreciate it. So see you soon in another video. Wish me happy birthday. Happy early birthday to me. And stay tuned for all that is to come. Love and blessings. Bye.